Hi, my name is Muthanna. I've been working at FirePro for almost more than 2 decades. I am currently the Managing Director and CEO of the company. We are an engineering and procurement services company, specifically targeting the construction and real estate industry in India. My first exposure to Probe, I think, was about 10 years ago. I've seen that product evolve over the years. But the most important thing for our team is we bid for a lot of construction and infrastructure projects. We are a subset to the construction industry. Our bid process or sales process can be 5 to 6 months. We spend a lot of time and effort in understanding engineering and getting into details, making a bid and closing contracts. It's very important for us to know the details of the project we're bidding for, the promoters of the project, who's behind the project, before we take all that effort, right? So as part of our assessment of the creditworthiness of the project, Probe really helps our sales and contracts team make an assessment before we actually get into investing time and bidding for the project. There are a lot of features. I've seen the features go up over the years. The one that I think, for me personally, though my team currently uses Probe a lot more than me, is the history. The history has improved. Earlier we would get so many number of years. Now you can actually get a pretty deep number of years of the product, because we always try to understand a little bit more about who we're going to be working with on this project. Especially newer customers and newer bids. While all the data is there, the longer the history that you have actually helps you understand all the changes that have happened in that company, the legal cases, the compliances, and what's the general corporate characteristics of that company. So I think that for me is the most useful thing on Probe, and I get it all in one place. I wouldn't say there's any one success story or metric, but what sort of evolved is initially when we looked at assessing the particular customer prospect and then whether bidding or not. Sometimes we've gone ahead, but based on the metrics and the assessment we do with inputs from Probe, other than the stuff that we do, we are able to set payment terms in relation to what we think is the potential comfort risk of that customer based on the inputs we get from Probe. How did we Probe? I heard about Probe through a friend. They said this was the product. Would we like to try it? So we had a small demo from your sales team who came and did it. So initially it was just me and my CFO who started using it. Now we have more members in the team who actually use it more than me. In terms of the relationship, all I can say is from 2 users, there are more people in my company using Probe now and asking for it. So I think that's the way to say that more people are using it, so which I think is a good thing. I think it's a very simple thing. I would say just try it because there's a whole lot of information out there which if you were to try and get it on your own, you'll be wasting a lot of you and your team's time. Not only are you getting just the pure financials, shareholding, the corporate history, compliances, anything for you to make an assessment, right? And there's a nice part, I don't know which button, called highlights, which actually gives you a sort of Probe score, I think, if you call it, and that gives you a snapshot. So my advice to anybody would be just try it. It's not very expensive. You try it, and if it works for you, share it with your team.